I was sitting here and I was just pondering, and I thought, let me just share this video with you guys, because this is something that happens and nobody really realizes. Um, you got a lot of time on your hands when you're going through this crap, and what do you do when you got time on your hands? Your mind takes over. You start thinking. It's a vicious cycle. Lately, I've been hearing a lot of situations regarding donors and transplants and that type of thing. And the failure rate, but not in the sense that you're thinking. I'm talking about the failure rate of actual commencement, not the failure rate of it not working or survival. I'm talking about the actual starting of it. I've recently come across a couple of them, and I'm going to mention two in particular. Look, it's just for information, but it puts it into perspective what a transplant patient, or patient in waiting for a transplant, has to deal with. And this has got to do with the time aspect of everything and the timing of everything. So again, it just reinforces the fact that God is in control. You can do what you like. Your story is written, okay? And in this case, my story is written as well. But I suppose for these that I'm going to mention now, their stories were written as well. And I'm going to explain it now. The first one, the patient was due to get admitted, the transplant procedure. So you have to go through that 5-day course of the chemo where they basically destroy your immune system. It's someone I know, a friend of mine, and I sent them a message on the day before they were admitted. I sent them a message wishing them some support, good luck, quick recovery, that type of thing. The thing you do for people, as you should. And in return, they responded to me that said, my transplant's on hold. So I said, oh no, why? What's the reason? This person told me that their donor, their doctor, must be somebody overseas, I don't know, but their doctor put a hold on it because they discovered something in the donor's makeup or markup or bloods, I don't know. They discovered something that is a bit of an issue. So they have to do additional tests to check if this donor is still a viable donor. The sadness of this is all that hype, all that build-up. Me as a person waiting to go get my transplant, I can just imagine the impact that would have. I mean, you on the minute, you're getting ready, your bags are packed, you're about to go, and you get this news. So I asked him, so what now? What happens now? How long? Did they tell you when? What? Nothing. There's no guarantee. So if they discover something wrong, that donor's gone. I've had 2 of my donors disappear already. So I know the feeling already, and it doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is that it happens more often than we realize. Another one, the patient, also, I don't say it was the day before, but he found out that his admission date had been cancelled because his donor, the doctors on the donor side discovered that donor's father just got diagnosed with leukemia. Irony doesn't come in bigger spades than that. The donor is supplying stem cells for a person who has leukemia. That donor's father is diagnosed with leukemia. What's the chances? So, there comes another one. How the hell can you anticipate something like that? How do you deal with the fallout of something like that? It's devastating. And the thing is, this one in particular, from what I understand, it's the only donor he has. So what now? And it's fair to say, that donor's gone. I mean, if they found out that his parents have got, or his father's got leukemia, he's no longer a candidate for anyone, ever. Because he's at risk. Even though he's young, healthy, he's at risk. So that throws another spanner. And I was speaking with a friend of mine over the phone, and I was discussing these things with him. And he says, but then what do you do? What do you... I said, you know what, mister, I'm going to call him mister. I said, imagine this. Because my procedure is going to be slightly different because of my antibodies. I mean, you guys have seen my videos. Because of my antibodies, I have to do an additional treatment which is called plasma exchange. So basically, they have to remove the plasma that I have in my body with all its antigens and antibodies and whatever, and neutralize everything. So basically, I don't just lose my immune system, I lose my core plasma system as well. So I'm literally going to be nothing. I'm going to be nothing. The thing is, my donor, the timing of this, the logistics around this whole procedure is so intense, and I can understand why there's a lot of frustration around the timing and available dates and donor procurement and donor infusion, the process, the donation part, all that. Which led me to say something I never thought I would say. And I told him, hey mister, what if I'm there, I've done my 14 days or 13 days of plasma exchange and preparation for the transplant. Now my immune system is completely shot. My plasma exchange is completely changed. I'm no longer me. This donor does the infusion, wherever he is, or not the infusion, the donation. They collect his stem cells, but now let's say this guy's on the other side of the world. I don't know which country he's in, but let's say he's on the other side of the world. Suddenly, a volcano erupts in Iceland again and closes all traffic in the northern hemisphere. The stem cells have a 3-day window to be viable. 3 days. So in 3 days, they've got to get him to donate, get it shipped over, and get it into my body. 3 days. That's all you got. Now imagine something like that had to happen. I'm not wishing this upon anyone, but it has happened. The world has seen this already. And when I thought of that, I myself stopped to take a breath. And Mr. told me, damn, Miguel, who would have thought something like that could ever happen? The scary part is it does happen. Not can happen, it does happen. So I pray to God Almighty that He has me in His corner. Saint Charbel. It's something to ponder on, and those are the thoughts that run in my head. The possibilities, the eventualities, all the consequences that come with something getting messed up, something got timed wrong. It's a crazy, crazy journey. You can ride the worst roller coaster in the world, and you will never experience anything like this. And I pray to God none of you have to experience this. Yes, my health is still in a certain shape, but I can feel the differences. I can feel, I don't know if it's progression or not, and I can feel that certain things are not like they used to be. Starting to experience a lot more side effects that weren't there before. So there is progression. I can get into a video later on and explain those little things that happen. They are uncomfortable, but it's not like you can't deal with it. It's just a part of this journey. You just got to face it, tackle it, and go with it. So it is what it is. I just thought I'd make this video because some of it is really shocking. It attaches to you because you're still in that queue. You still have to go through it. And it's like buying a lottery ticket. You don't know if it's coming your way or not. Yeah. But guys, I don't want to depress you today. I woke up feeling okay. I'm happy what I've been doing with my material. It's showing movement, it's showing progression. It means I'm learning things as we go along. But then your mind gets to work and it starts coming up with these things, and it's a bit sad. It does affect you. But you know what? I can still breathe. The sun, it's beautiful out. That's why I'm standing. To be inside the house on days like this, it's a sin. It's a crime. So yeah, here's me praying for all of you as well, that you may never experience this. God bless you and look after you. Mary, cover you with her veil. Saint Charbel, place your hand on people. Protect them. And I've got to sign out now, because this is going to get real weird just now. Okay? Miguel's out.